All right. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakadash. Honors to those I've learned from. Double honors to their teachers, the apostles of all Israel. And shalom to those of Yasharallah seeking the truth, seeking righteousness, and hoping for edification. All right. This one's going to be as quick as possible. This one's going to be called America is a Disgrace. I mean, this place, it puts off a front that is just shiny, glossy, clean, white. I mean, almost holy existence going on here in America. But for anyone that's here, that lives here, that's sojourned through the states and through growing up through the school system, played sports here, done social events, just gone to its malls, gone to a concert, just try to have a conversation with these people, try to live next door to these people. You know what's really going on around here. You can't tell that to the World Cup fans that's just visiting or any tourists that just, come for the weekend or the 2 weeks to experience a different land. You really don't get the real feel of it. But once you've lived there, you get the feel of it. And this place it's a disgrace. But you can also, people from afar can see it. They talk about you. Americans think they talk about you behind your back, and now they're just telling you to your face. This place is vexing. It's everything that's wrong. It seems like it's everything that's wrong with the world. It started right here. This is it. This is the filth, and they're pushing their filth out to anyone that'll let it come near. So let's start with 2 Peter 2. We're just going to go 7 through 8. And 2 Peter 2. And deliver just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. For that righteous man dwelling among them and seeing and hearing vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. That's what it all. See, this whole thing. So what they, I think I was looking at a Daily Mail the other day. They had the first man that was pregnant, and he had a shirt on, which is really a she, because men can't get pregnant, right, Taylor Swift? But anyway, or who's pregnant now? Which man is saying he's pregnant now? One of these transgender men out here saying they're pregnant. But anyway, he had a shirt that said, define normal. Because that's how they try to get like, well, what's normal? You define it. You find, well, that's not normal to me. These people, they want to have philosophy conversations with you. I mean, the time for that's over. Okay, the time for that is over. The only way you can really get to start to define something, you got to have a law. We got to have the law. What it says here, it says, vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. And we know this is Lot, who is the nephew of Abraham. So that means this is before the law was given to the Israelites in Mount Sinai. So even then, back then, the whole earth pretty much, they had the 10 Commandments, or they had some moral law that they knew just was right from wrong, okay? We know it. It's innate within us. We know right from wrong, okay? And right from wrong is determined by the law. So, this guy haven't defined what normal is. That definition has to be first found on the foundation of the Bible and the laws that exist in the Bible. And of course, those laws were only given to the children of Israel. So they're the only ones that can sin. Because they say, what is sin? Transgression of the law. And that's all that's going, that's one of the major activities happening here in Babylon. But let's just say, it says, Lot was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. And as you look, I mean, it's just, that's all it took. Look, Shania Twain fans not impressed as singer is slammed over outfit and cringe dance moves while opening for Harry Styles. And just look at this full-grown woman, apparently. I mean, she is stylist. She has a wardrobe person. These are people that get paid money and they travel around the world. They've done this for other artists, and this is what they put on her. A dress that's going to go right up and you show her its crotch, holding the microphone like it's performing some kind of sex act. It's supposed to be a world-renowned artist in his 60s trying to compete with, these little up-and-coming singers in their 20s and I mean, it's just bad. This is 100% a transgendered person right here. You just got to look into the family of this one. Why would this person be on drugs and suffering an overdose? Why? This is a very wealthy person, comes from a wealthy family, healthcare, private, multi-$1,000 a year private schools, affluence is around just affluential people their entire life. But what did she say? Has revealed she suffered a near-fatal overdose at the height of her drug addiction after admitting she lost multiple modeling jobs due to her struggles. Here it is. And she says, I wanted to die. Why would this person is not raised in the hood with a single mama, morbidly obese, sweating, can barely finish a sentence, without you squinting your ears trying to figure out what the hell this nigga talking about. No father in sight. Scared to walk out your apartment because you got some wild niggas just everywhere. You had to wait on the bus, taking public schooling. I mean, these are the public schoolings that's approved by wicked niggas like Donald Trump and George Bush, No Child Left Behind. I mean, this person's had the best of everything. Organic food, trips to Disney. This person go to Disney World for 3 weeks with the front of the line pass, eating, just drinking, slushy. I mean, but this person is over here complaining and wants to die and on drug. And I saw someone put out a flyer talking about some white man walking around about black parents are failures. Black parents? You mean the black parent? It's hard to find a child that has that's black, African American, or whatever you want to call them. We know that the Israelites that had two parents. And we know it's those single parents. That single parent is a failure, and that is a lifestyle given to them by Esau Edom. This is what you created, and now he's complaining. I can't stand after some kind of child takeover. You see the what's his name, the sergeant with his white police shirt and hat on, get on there and talk about how horrible the teenagers are of this. Go talk to your think tanks. Go talk to the Heritage Foundation. Go talk to the Trilateral Commission. Go talk to the Club of Rome. They're the ones that sat there and figured out how to get the man out the house and get this sweaty crab cake, lobster roll eating demon to destroy the black community as a solo parent. Okay? So, yeah, let's go to Revelations 18:2. And he cried mightily, Revelation 18:2, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean unclean, and hateful bird. And that's what's going on here, man. This place is nasty. What do you say? First of all, it's fallen. It's straight up fallen. If you didn't hear him the first time, he said it again. It's fallen. And now that it's fallen, we know that this place is fallen because where we at? It's become the habitation of devils. And who's these devils? You know, the devils is a nickname we gave to a people. If you were in Israel at, let's just say 30, 5 BC, and you heard some Israelites calling someone a devil, that was our nickname for the Roman soldiers. That's our nickname for Edomites. Okay, devils. That's what the devil is. Now, there's a spiritual being, Satan. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about the devils. We're talking about, when you hear devil, we're talking about you, Esau. Okay? And the hold of every foul spirit. Now we come into spiritual things. So now in these devils, you're going to find hate. You're going to find effeminates. You're going to find masculines. You're going to find liars, thieves, killers, stealers. Everything that you want, that you should be avoiding. That's what's good right now. Someone gave this weirdo, Little Nas X, money and a platform. A 20-year-old boy, they gave him a platform to tell the whole world that he's a homosexual and to do a whole skit on top of a stage where grown people are going to be at and cameras broadcasting to the masses of the entire world for this weirdo to do some twerking on something dressed up as a spiritual demon, Satan. Now we know this 20-year-old kitten pop out his mama coochie and just come up with his platform and just push this out to the world. We know the devils, the wicked, the spirit, the people in high places. They're pushing an agenda onto the Israelites. And they're using blackface. This is them, but they're using blackface of Little Nas X to showcase to the world their foul spirits in the cage of every unclean bird and hateful bird. And that's what, hey, this place is wicked, man. It's a disgrace. It's unlawful. See, that's how Adam became the first man. The Most High said, we're going to create him in our image. He's going to walk like us. He's going to talk. He's going to have mannerisms like us. He gave us the law, and that law separates you. It's holy. You come up out of the darkness and into the light. Okay? Let's go to Jeremiah 51 and 9. Jeremiah 51 and 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. Call Allah, y'all about y'all shot. He said, we would have healed Babylon. You know how you heal something. How you heal something that's bloodthirsty, that shed blood. You have to heal it by the shedding of its blood. So Babylon, these wicked people, they came over here and they shed the blood of the Israelites, the natives, the Negroes, the Hispanics. So their blood had to be shed. And if they would have healed this place, when did they shed the blood of Babylon? That would have been a civil war, right? So that could have, a lot of this, the most killed a lot of them Edomites. A lot of them passed away. So we could have had a healing process then. 40 acres of the mule. Everybody's coming back, coming up, doing their thing. We could have had a healing process. But what did these little dirty dummies do? They didn't give the 40 acres and a mule. They could have stole it back by now. It's so stupid. They could have stole all that back by now. They didn't give it. And then they went through Jim Crow, and then they did a lot of hangings and killings. So the shedding of your blood across the land could have healed this place, but not this dummy. He came right back and shed more blood and just kept the oppression going, right? So you're not healed. He said so. He said, so just forsake her. Let us go onto his own country. And it says country right there. So that's actually a landmass. So there's America's known as the salad bowl. That means there's all different nations here. I mean, they came from different land masses like India, China. Just look at the World Cup. You know, we got a little bit of everything over here. Uzbekistan, everybody up in here, you know. Bosnia, the Balkanized nations, Croatia. Everybody's over here. But you're going to go back. You're going to have to go back to where you came from. So for her judgment reacheth unto the heaven. That means it reacheth unto the spiritual place. The Most High is smelling your stinkness. You know, I mean, your stinkness is reaching up into the heavens. That means it's just spreading. It's just filthy. It's a lot of it. And it's lifted up even unto the skies. So that's another physical thing. The skies is a physical thing. So look at this, all this chemtrailing and just weird and just what did it say? Stay in the house. There's telling people there's an NSPSA going out. There's some kind of weird something's in this that's gonna cause you to have a lung blowout or something, like a heart attack. I've never seen these kind of articles. It's crazy. It's over Daily Mail all the time, just saying stay in the house. There's things in the air, particles in the air that can really affect you in a negative way, and it's just keep stay at home orders going on. That's what's going on in this place, man. This place is filthy. It can't be healed. The saints are praying every day that this thing ends, because this is just, we got to look at nastiness like this. And then you got to be a nurse, and you got to damn try to nurse this motherfucker back to life and shit. This worthless piece of shit. Damn, look at these. They go to Indians, but the Patels, there's a dude named Patel, coming over here trying to be slick, speeding on the road, killing this. So, you got to do some time. It's just all type of craziness going on. I mean, I'm not going to speak, you know what I'm saying? Just craziness, weirdness. This dude, I mean, wife, son dead, got him on the phone talking, know he was there, but somehow he gets another trial because his family ran the whole town in South Carolina. He's a lawyer, but he's stealing everybody's money. I mean, these people are filthy, and black parents are failures. This dude had parents. His parents ran the whole town in South Carolina, and look at his failure. You freaking Edomites are a joke. Okay? Look at this. The mail lady. Her husband died, so she said, I'm delivering the mail, got to take care of family. This weirdo catches her and murders her. Man, but black parents are failures. I bet you he had a mother and father. What a bunch of nasty mother. You people, man, y'all just keep your mouth shut. Because all you're doing is condemning yourself. Just every time you speak, you condemn yourself. Black parents are failures. I bet you her mama, her dead mama would like to say something different about that. These two daughters sliced up their mama. Who knows for what reason? Look at this. Parents put this girl in Hollywood. Don't ever bring your child around any Hollywood people. She was only 35 and died of AIDS in the streets. of Hollywood. I mean, this right here. This is about as tragic as the stories you come across right here. The Ring Girl. She was in The Ring, a few other Disney shows. I mean, she has access. She's backstage passes. She's at the award shows. Everyone looks at her. Some normal dude wants to make her his girl and put her on, but who knows? She got caught up in a lifestyle and died of AIDS. That's something that's supposed to happen to a black person, but that's what's happening. This place is foul, it's nasty, and it's diseased, and it's gone. At any moment, we're expecting this place to be gone, okay? We're waiting on that chip. Once that chip get delivered out, we hope for it to be over. So let's go ahead and end it there. We're going to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rukakadash. Honor to those I've learned from. Double honors to the teachers, the apostles of all Israel. And shalom to those of Yasharala, seeking the truth, seeking righteousness, and hoping for edification. Shalom.